So welcome, Didi.
Thank you.
And really lovely to have you here with us. So Baba said to you, Didi, that continue to give sweet drishti. As Baba continued to give sweet drishti to you, Baba said, child, you don't have to go to the subtle region. The subtle region will come to you. Baba also said others will also experience Baba's drishti in your drishti. You remember that point? You remember that time?
I do remember very beautifully that scene.
So Didi, yeah, just 1 second. I'll just say that today is like an interview format, and I will ask Didi some questions. We already have a lot of questions from a few classes and discussions. If anybody has a question, you can type it in the chat box. So Didi, yes, you may begin with a few words, whatever you would like to start with, and then I will start with the questions. Didi, you were saying something?
I have said already, I'm happy without words actually, I said. Just I feel that it's a very beautiful opportunity to meet the family through subtle region, in other words, because we cannot touch each other. We can see, we can stay so close to each other, and yet totally far different places. And this is the beauty, the power of science, but in fact, what we are experiencing is, it is the result of the power of silence. For a long time, Baba has been encouraging us to be silent, silent, silence power. And silence is all the mother of science. Because Baba comes from the world of silence. Okay, you asked me about this Drishti. In fact, it was answer, experience of my wish to go to the subtle region and meet Shiv Baba in the subtle region. Gulzar Dadi used to come in Delhi, in our center where I was living, to offer bhog. And 3 songs were played. And when they saw, I used to sit just in front of Dadi. And I could feel the vibrations when this song is played. Bird, fly, fly on, this world does not belong to you. And I could feel that like I'm being uplifted with these vibrations. The 3rd song was played. Dharti ko akash pukare, आजा आजा प्रेम द्वारे आना ही होगा. The heaven is calling the earth. The doors of love are open. You must come. You have to come. And this song, these words were like a magnetic energy, or Drishti was a special. And Gulzar Dadi will have a jerk. I will also have a jerk with her. But she would go, and I've dropped down like I could feel that like a kite. I'm connected. This thread is connected. I'm being lifted up, pulled up. And then when Dadi was gone, I have come down. So every time it happened, same. When I went to Madhuban, I used to be, at that time, family was very small. Good morning to Baba. For breakfast, also go in Baba's room. Anytime or daytime can go, nighttime, good night to Baba. I went to say good night. And that day, new group had come. And Baba went actually to see whether everybody has a comfortable place to sleep. I went with Baba. I came back in Baba's room again. Baba said, good night, child. said, good night. But I stood there, just next to his bed. Baba gave said, child, good night. I smiled. With Drishti, I said good night, but I did not go. He said, child, do you want anything? Because he had asked the group that if they want anything, toothpaste or brush, soap, towel, anything, if they have forgotten to bring. I said, no, I don't want anything. Then Baba says, do you have a wish? I said, yes. Then I told my story that Guzadadi goes to the Sattva region and this thread of the kite becomes so loose that I come down and she goes. And I know what is the purpose of offering bhog, the benefit of offering bhog. But I want to see how you meet Shiv Baba in the Sattva region, how she meets Shiv Baba in the Sattva region. Baba comes in Brahma Baba's body. I'm telling him in front of him. Baba comes in Brahma Baba's body. Baba, I'm meeting you. But to meet Baba in the Sattva region, I want to go. Baba says, okay, child, come tomorrow morning. I was so excited. I did not sleep. Many times I woke up, and it's only 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Every hour I got up. Anyway, 3 o'clock I got up, got ready, and I went to Baba's room 5 o'clock after Amrit Vela. Actually, at that time, it was not official Amrit Vela, but you will sit according to your time feeling. So I went. Baba had given me 5 o'clock time. So I went. Baba sat in Baba's room. There used to be only mattress, and Baba always sat on one corner. I sat in front of Baba. Baba gave Drishti. And in that Drishti was such feeling that it's the golden red light. The sun is rising in the room. How the sun has come here and the sun in the room. But it was the golden red light around Baba. And then on Baba's forehead, some beautiful feeling of magnetic energies pulling me. And I had the same feeling. Not going up, but I have the feeling that now I am here, coming, just going in Baba's Drishti. I felt this point of light, I'm sitting in Baba's eyes. And this love, this power, this feeling, goosebumps was great joy in me. And I said, I don't want to go. Baba is here. Baba has come to meet me here. And I go there. I don't want to go in trance. I don't want to, not with words, but in my mind, I'm saying I don't want to go in trance. I don't want to go into the Sattva region. So what Baba gave me Drishti. In that Drishti, he said, child, Drishti that you are experiencing, this Baba's Drishti, other will experience through your Drishti. You don't need to go into the Sattva region. Sattva region will come to you. Sattva region will come to you, and from this Drishti, what you have experienced, other will experience this Drishti.
So
From that,
so that's true, Didi.
Yeah.
Did you want to finish?
I finished. From that day, it became a blessing. That whenever I am deep in meditation, this becomes so present, so real now. I am sitting in Baba's room and Baba is giving Drishti and I enjoy. This is what it means being the star of Baba's eyes, the light of Baba's eyes. This was my experience.
So, Didi, let's take off on that question, which is the question about Drishti. And the question is, can you explain more about Drishti? In other words, in what form one should be? What is happening as we're giving Drishti? What is happening when we're taking Drishti? Can you elaborate more? Because we have quite a lot of new students who maybe didn't get that sustenance of the dadis. And those, lots of discussions we used to have in those early days. So they just told, oh, this is Drishti and take Drishti. What is the mechanism behind
Okay.
Drishti?
So in fact, Drishti is the sight. Drishti, vision. Drishti means the soul conscious look at others and also connect yourself with your divine intellect, connecting with Baba. So my Drishti means Drishti, take Drishti, give Drishti. It's not that I have to look in eyes of someone or somebody has to look in my eyes. No. In fact, it is the awareness that where I am focusing myself. So I am here in the center of the forehead. And my Drishti means light, the third eye. Eyes through which you see what you see. The organ you see is called Drishti, means light in the eyes. Drishti means light in the eyes. Drishti means seeing through the eyes. Like in Hindi, it's called Drashya. Drashya means seen. And Drishti means seeing. A seen, you are seeing. But how you are seeing? You are seeing with the eyes. And here it is that I, the soul, am seeing myself with the divine intellect, with the divine light. So I am light. And Baba has given me divine sight. That is the light of the awareness that I am a soul. And I, the soul, am looking at this soul, which is just a point of light. So look, a light looking at the light with a divine consciousness of being a soul, another person to a soul. This is called taking Drishti, giving Drishti. Then on the path of bhakti, when people used to go to the gurus, they would say, God, give Kripa Drishti. They will say, Guru to the Kripa, say, please give me your Kripa Drishti, your merciful vision on me. And then they will say, God's Drishti, means God's vision is on me, and I am asking mercy. So that Drishti means God's vision of mercy, Daya Drishti, loveful Drishti. And in the same way, it is what is the insight in you, inside the thought at that time, feeling in you. So that is called Drishti. Drish. I am a soul, you are a soul. Then what you are visualizing? You are visualizing your quality in you. So now it is what is the meaning to take Drishti when we are meditating. So you are not only just thinking, but you are visualizing, I, the soul, am the resident of the original world of peace, the land of peace. My original nature is peace. So you are then bodiless soul in the incorporeal world. So that what you are visualizing, your own forehead becomes a screen to experience, to the base to experience the quality. And when you begin to experience this deep feeling, this slide that you have in your mind, the picture of the quality you have in you, that is projecting. Here it becomes a screen, and the other souls then are experiencing this quality of peace. Then you are having conversation with Baba, then it is loving Drishti. You are becoming, I am child of the Almighty, then it is a powerful Drishti. When you are having this consciousness, Baba the benefactor of all, and I am server, so it is benevolent Drishti. So what quality is filled in your vision of soul consciousness, sharing that, receiving from Baba and giving it to others. Giving to others, this is called taking Drishti, receiving Drishti, giving Drishti.
So Drishti is like blessing, Drishti is like power,
Yeah,
right? Exchange of power.
yeah.
But it's like a blessing, isn't it? The way you described it, it's like receiving a blessing. Receiving Drishti from a senior is like receiving a blessing of divinity.
Exactly. And also it's insight. You begin to, it is the experiencing your own quality. It's not necessary that you are just receiving Drishti. That Drishti works in a way like the music conductor conducts music. And he is then now giving signal, and all this, the group that is singing, going to sing, play music. So they begin to play the same. So it is in that way, it is inspiration is also. Another, it is just like with Drishti, it's inspiration of flying when you are going, connecting yourself with Baba and you are in a bodiless stage. Means I am a soul, bodiless energy, pure energy. Then your vibrations trigger the vibration in others. So one bird flies, the whole flock flies. But in reality is working, it is you, the person who is conducting meditation with this consciousness that I'm instrument, you are working like a transmitter. Baba is using you like a transmitter. The energy is coming from the generator. You are connected with Baba. And this is why Baba says the person who is conducting meditation should not be in body conscious, should not be having waste thoughts, should not be wandering here and there. So it is important, it's responsibility. It's not a position that here I am a teacher and I am conducting meditation. My level is increased because now I am conducting master. It's not that. It's completely, totally different with the responsibility that if my energy is scattered, then I am not actually helping others, I am not helping myself. So you connect yourself, and just like a transmitter then empowers the energy in the bulb, in the tube, coming from the generator, but it's radiating. So in this way, it's also your instrument.
Yeah, so Didi, that's why if somebody's not in a good stage, they should not give Drishti, right?
Yeah, because then, but it is, sometimes Baba is merciful and teachers are merciful or loveful. So they give chance that by sitting there, they are more responsible. They make themselves powerful, but not with this consciousness that I am a teacher. In fact, I'm not giving anything. I'm just at that time becoming an instrument, like a drill teacher is conducting a drill, so that others are officially now the meditation has started. Otherwise, all are sitting a little bit careless, reading something, looking at something, looking whether what the phone is, their intellect is wandering. So it becomes an official signal that now meditation is started. Sometime it is this as well. But in fact, the person who is sitting should be responsible. And sometimes they get blessing as well because it is a chair. It is the power of the seat, the power of the energy. Even if you are not actually in a good stage, magic takes place because that seed has power. That seed has vibrations. And so it is the honor of Baba's chair that helps the person who is conducting meditation, and also Baba's mercy for the soul.
So Didi, can Drishti be given to somebody far away, or it has to be only face to face?
No, it can be given because it is the service through the mind. When we are saying service through the mind, it's then Drishti is not Drishti. That is the merciful Drishti, the benevolent Drishti, because it's a absent healing like, because you are thought. A Drishti is the connection of the intellect, of good wishes, of the powerful thought, connecting yourself with Baba. And so in this way, it is not that you are looking at the face of the person or the eye of the person, but in fact, you are looking at the soul with your own divine intellect, with the feeling of helping that soul through good wishes, pure feeling, powerful vibrations. That's also, it can be given Drishti from a distance.
Okay, Didi. Didi, I will request you to maybe keep the answers a bit short because we only have half an hour and there's quite a lot of questions. I mean, we're enjoying it, but we also want to get the gist of all these other answers as well. Can we move to Man Manabhav now? Because Baba said we're revising this renunciation Murlis, and so there was a little discussion that Baba says the great mantra of Man Manabhav is to finish all differences, and there's the difference between me and Baba, because Baba said that this mantra makes you equal to Baba. So, and in connection with that, actually, is another question, which is how to make our remembrance accurate remembrance. Like, what is accurate remembrance? So it's a two-part question: Man Manabhav definition and accurate remembrance.
So the definition of Man Manabhav is be mine with your mind. Make your mind like mine. Man means man, mind. Mana means mind. And bhav means become. May you become like me. May you belong to me. But man mana bhav means that is he's saying that you, the soul, with the mind, belong to me, means loveful. Connect with me. In other words, have a connection with me with love, with thoughts, with feelings. Then another word is tune your mind to me. And so there are stages in Man Manabhav. Turn your mind towards me. Because if my mind is wandering here and there, then it's a direction. Man Manabhav. O mind, O soul, here it is a soul. O mind, not only in intellect and samskaras, but focusing on the mind. O mind, Manabhav, mind, belong to me, become like me, turn to me. It means pay attention. So it means turning to me. Second is tune to me. And when you tune, then you feel the feelings like me and become like me, like my mind. Me, the mind, the supreme mind. So it means that you are becoming, through this remembrance, focus, concentration, and relationship, you are becoming pure. Purification is taking place. Then as you become like me, means I am benevolent, you become equal to me, because then you are also, as you are tuned with me, you are also listening what I am speaking. It is when you tune the radio, then whoever opens that, connects with that particular band, then automatically begin to listen. So with your mind, then you are becoming benevolent to others as well. So you become benevolent. You become pure and you are helping others. So be bodiless, in other words. Just be have concentration, have loveful remembrance. That's one.
And Didi, accurate remembrance?
Accurate remembrance is that it is loveful remembrance, not accurate remembrance. There are different aspects of it.
But is anything technical about it? Like,
Now technical is that accurate is the soul is remembering God. Loveful remembrance. Accurate. I am not this body. I am a soul. It is the soul remembering God. Is accurate. Is remembrance, not accurate. The soul remembering God is remembrance. Then accurate remembrance is that the qualities of the soul are connected with the Supreme Soul, and you are experiencing that quality. Either it is love, or it is purity, or it is peace, or it is bliss, blessing, or something that it has given you so much power in you at that experience of the past becoming present.
now, Didi, I'm not understanding. You mean that I tune into God's love, or I, the love in me, tunes into God's love?
We see it is when my
When
love,
you say feel the quality, what do you mean by that?
I, the soul, my original quality is purity. So I, the soul, am not only a soul. I am a pure and peaceful soul. So soul is not remembering God only. Soul is connecting. I, the soul, am connecting purity. I'm connected with my purity. So it means at that time, I have to be very much connected, focused on the quality of my purity. And so this is why when I'm meditating, I'm not only Om Shanti. No, I am a pure and peaceful soul. So my purity and peace is having now, like the magnet attracts the magnet. Iron pulls the iron. So I, the soul, then I am connected the quality of God with my quality. That's called accurate remembrance. And that becomes experience. And we say, I had a very good remembrance. I had very good yoga. What was very good yoga? It was the experience. So experience of God's quality is accurate remembrance.
And what's the feeling thereafter? Like, I have absorbed that quality, I have become powerful. What
Yeah, the first thing is happiness. That your heart opens, you begin. Mrs. Baba says it is such a powerful remembrance that your tears flow through your eyes. And it does not mean that you cry, but the joy is there. And so it is that like a closeness is felt. This lover then become filled with happiness. And this happiness then gives the feeling of satisfaction with joy. That's why it's called satisfaction. It's something you have received inside. And that, then later on, that is indifferent when it is in function, when you are there. So that is the power in the soul. It's not power of anything else. That is the power of that quality is increased. Power of love is increased. And then situation come, your inner strength is there, that you don't get upset. Or your quality of knowledge is increased. And that is what is empowering the soul. Soul becomes powerful. Full with what? Full or powerful with godly power. And godly power is not anything else. It's purification, it's peace, it's love, it's wisdom, it's truth, bliss, happiness, benevolence. And this is what it is becoming when we are remembering the powerful souls, Dadis, or when we are remembering God's Almighty's power. It's the qualities which then in action that is used or demonstrated or automatically others experience or get the cooperation. That's what.
So, okay, Didi. So at what point is the sins absolved in the remembrance? And what is actually happening when we say sins are absolved?
In fact, it is when the soul is actually feeling this power, the internal relationship with Baba is becoming stronger. And then you have the power to perform elevated action. Then the time also comes that you become so honest with your own self that you begin to, it is not guilt, it's realization. And with realization, your meditation is increasing, your faith is increasing, your humility is increasing. Actions are benevolent, neutral, natural action. So sins are observed. It's not a bundle that is gone away. Its transformation has taken place. Sins are absorbed means that negative is changed to positivity. The dirty thing, because Baba says, what is sin? Sin is not anything else. Sin is separation of the souls, the soul's separation of its own inner strength of purity, of peace, of love and happiness. And when the soul's own qualities are separated, that's why I did a wrong action. That wrong action make me more weak. Another wrong action make me more weak. I start doing bad habits. Gradually, I become addicted. I have lost my strength of controlling power. So in the same way, the power, the soul's purity is decreased. Soul's love is decreased. So what is the first step? Sin means separation. Separation then is making you weak and weak. And you begin to do more bad actions. That person is called sinner. Now he is not only separated from the self, he is separated from the people, from friends, from relatives, whoever he is performing action. And then the final step is separated from God. He cannot take strength. And there's no power to perform elevated actions. And so this is why separation from the self, separation from each other, separation from God. And that's called sin. And now, then more and more this power is increasing. Sins are absolved. This transformation is taking place. My purity is increasing, my love is increasing, my power is increasing, my happiness is increasing.
And so this is why, is it that it is said that lust is the greatest sin because it separates you from God the furthest?
Yes.
Like it just makes us soul more body conscious.
Yeah. So soul, yeah, it became unconscious. No? Soul has become unconscious of its qualities. And this is what it is that the first sin means it is separation from my own self and separation from God. And it means that I am, it's a very interesting story now. I don't go into it in Bible story actually. It is actually first sin. It is what it is. It is what was forbidden that has been eaten. It's not an apple from a tree. It's the tree of life. I have consumed it in the whole story if we read, because now if Brahmins are listening, they know that we have eaten fruit. Adam ate the fruit of knowledge. Means we have consumed. It is not one Adam. Atam and body was tempted. Body, not Eve. Is the last syllable of body. The pronunciation is same, but it was the body. And tempted by snake. Snake is very much actually, the whole body is connected with the dust, earth. So when you become earthly, body conscious, then the desire is to taste what you had been forbidden. So it's and then the soul, means Atam, Adam, then tried to see what it is. So this is the story, first scene. Or Pindora's story, that she was so curious to see what is there.
Nice. So let us go to heaven, Sudeshkan. So again, Baba often says, remember the new world, and says that this old world is finishing. So how should we remember the new world? Like, what should we be remembering? Again, in a practical day-to-day scenario.
Remembrance, first is what is remembrance?
Well, he says like engage your intellect in the new world.
Yeah, right. So then there are three aspects of remembrance. It's one thing is you remember something on the basis of knowledge. So it is intellect that is remembering, which is given the knowledge somebody else. And what they have experienced, I have understood, and I remember that. Like I remember my name. My parents remind me again and again, and I remember my name. And now it's not actually my experience, but I remember again and again, and I have so powerful experience of my name that somebody else is talking about me, and my ears and my eyes and my whole focus is gone. I'm remembering because others have reminded me and created faith in me. I'm Sudesh. I am a girl, so I remember it. So one is remembrance based on knowledge. Second is remembrance, the soul which has heard, seen, read, means through the sense organs. My senses have given me the sense of it. I have tasted something and I taste, oh, this fruit tastes like this. The fragrance of the flower, I say, oh, this is champa, this is rathrani. Then I am in England, I experience the same kind of some fragrance. I say, yeah, this is like Indian fragrance. I'm now Indian fragrance, or the food is there. Oh, it's Indian, look at that Indian kitchen. Indian kitchen is not in England or in Japan or in America, but it is the taste. That is that I, through the senses, have received. And the third is actually for example, my mother told me, oh, you were born in this very famous hospital. Where? Or you were school in the school when you were young, you had this particular thing. I don't remember. I don't remember that I was born in that hospital. And as soon as this hospital, somebody is getting a job in that hospital. Oh, I was born in that hospital. But my mother told me, it is my mother's experience is creating faith in me because I faith. That is my knowledge that we still traces the contrast means experience. sorrow and happiness, darkness and light, white and black. So it is the contrast now. This world is, and then we are looking for something. I say, oh, I have lost happiness. I have lost my peace. How can you lose something you are looking for? I'm looking for. What are you looking for? I've lost this thing. How can you look for something which you have not lost? And how can you lose something you did not have it? So search for peace, search for happiness, search for love, search for power. This the soul had experienced this perfection, perfect happiness, perfect peace, perfect purity, perfect love, selfless love, benevolence love. And this contrast of the present time. Baba says, remember, golden age. The word he's using is sacha pyar, true love, sachi khushi, true happiness. Which kind of happiness you are looking for in the recent movies? Is this the happiness of the, which kind of peace you are looking for? Is it the peace of the soul world, or it is the peace that there are no war, or it is the peace of your original qualities? In the same way, it is remembrance paradise means pure, true happiness, true love, true purity, and true power. That's called remember heaven.
Thank you, Didi. Another question that many Brahmins have is, do all the souls that leave their body go to the advanced party?
Do all the souls,
Do all the Brahmin souls,
yeah,
who leave their body go into the advanced party?
There are actually 3 types of advanced party. 3 different qualities of advanced party. Some Brahmin souls, they become very, they become yogi Brahmin quickly, or become deep, and but there's not that power that they finish the karmic accounts. Some karmic accounts are there, so they leave the body, they take new birth, and then they are gone in advance, not with the advanced stage, but in advance. Than that it is before what they were trying to become a good yogi, a perfect yogi. Deep desire was there, but aim never fulfilled. It is according to drama, but it did not happen. That was in drama, their karmic account. Pull them the new relation. So after being for some time there, from childhood, to sanskar emerged again. And drama is perfect, must make them forget their Brahmin life, because otherwise it will be a lot of pain will be there of not learning. But they carry the sanskaras, so they clear the account with their relatives and become Brahmin. Clear, not 100% clear, because they are still have to settle. They are still there. So they become very good yogi from childhood, very loving, like they have continued. It is just like somebody slept doing something, and that work they had the aim to do that work, but work was incomplete. Got up, oh, I have to do this, and then started again. This is the first category, Brahmin. Those who take Brahmin become Brahmin again, but not immediately, after clearing the karmic connection. And so this is why New Guru Baba says it's last birth, but his effort was not. It is effort from the last birth continued in this aspect. It's a Brahmin birth continues with a gap, with a holiday. The second is those who are advanced in their stage. Advanced party means like those who are like dadis, Baba, Mama, seniors. Many we have seen, they have gone with their advanced stage, doing something, taking the work advance. The first advanced party is they become advanced again in knowledge, in service, in family. Very quickly they come on the platform and their past samskaras help them to go ahead. The second, not they are not learning knowledge yoga class, but they are taking others advance that different areas, whatever area they are working. Advanced party, like advanced party now, which Baba emerges in the certain region. And third advance is that those who are in technology, science area, scientists, they're engineers, scientists, all this subsequent the golden age will be created. They are advanced because they create the new system where the deities, the advanced party comes and lives there. So they are advanced, but they don't take the knowledge like the yogi knowledge they. And so this is why their fortune is that they enjoy the comfort, all what they have achieved, because they are the server of the matter, and matter serves them, gives them comfort, gives them satisfaction, and then they go back home. And when the souls have come back again, they are still receiving the reward. So their life becomes style, their lifestyle becomes like yogis, but not necessarily that they are full yogis.
So the other question related to that. So what is that their 84th birth? This was their 83rd?
Yeah, when Baba speaks about 84 birth, is actually that is 84 birth. This one birth is, it is one birth in two births also, because we continue this birth. This first birth is the last birth. Last birth can be first birth, and it can be 83 birth and then first birth. So total is the soul, is 84 births.
Okay. The other question is related to Brahmins getting bored, or Brahmins procrastinating. Procrastination means to leave something till tomorrow. We say we'll do it tomorrow. Or Brahmins get bored easily and as a result, not able to have good yoga. So basically, for souls that go through this phase, what would be your advice? Because I think it is a phase. So how to make, in a way, fast, happy effort, and how to overcome the boredom.
It's actually, the body is becoming old. That has to become old because matter is old. And no, not only we are becoming old, the whole world is becoming old. And it is so natural to become old. And so it's no bad thing to become old, because matter has its own limitation. The enthusiasm, this is because we have a lot of expectations of our own self. And then also we begin to look at others as well. So it's a kind of continuation with the creativity is missing in us. But what I would say, it's the sickness of laziness, mental laziness. And how to create the newness is to make the mind very active. Not only just yoga, but in fact in yoga active, in service also active, in other activities also active. And then this is the philosophy of the old world. Now I am becoming old. My thinking power is less, and it is true. Brain is tired, it has been used. But I am not becoming old. The soul is not becoming old. So I should be relaxed. Whatever is according to my capacity, I'm doing. Why should I lose my inner happiness? The soul, will never become old because it does not have an age. Age is of the body. So here I am.
Really bored. Boredom.
Bored. Yeah, the bored is also because I am internally, I'm mentally lazy.
But some people don't have that creativity power. Is that
Sorry?
karmic? Some
And
people
it's,
don't have the power to be creative. Is that karmic?
karmic, or I am creating karma now. Means, okay, if I cannot do it, why should I take sorrow from that? This is what I call it karmic. I'm creating karma. Because certainly the body has to become weak. Situations are different. I am studying, there will be definitely challenges. Main thing is my focus on my happiness has become less. And my focus on other achievement has been there. And then I consider it karmic karma. This is how I see it.
Okay, Didi, it's 10 o'clock now. Can you give another 10, 15 minutes?
It's okay.
Okay. So what I will do, Didi, I have this, they have this rapid fire round, they call it. So I'm going to ask you these 5 questions very quickly. And you just need to give me 1 or 2 word answers. Okay? And then after that, we will take some of the questions from the chat box. Okay, so Didi, are you ready? Just short answer. Okay, Didi, if you were not a Brahma Kumari, what profession would you be in?
A social worker.
What is one ambition you still have that you would like to fulfill?
To glorify God. Still more.
What is the one virtue you have taken from Dadi Janki as your own?
Never give up.
What is the one thing that you see, that you feel that we Brahmins still need to renounce?
Not only one thing, but many things we need to renounce. That what
Pick one. Didi, pick
it is just like looking at others.
okay, that's good.
It's comparison or expectations, in other words.
Okay. What's the one great lesson you heard? What's the one great lesson that you took from Sakar Brahma Baba?
No matter whatever, he always loved the children. No matter. Never ever you could feel that he does not love you. He loves you. You do mistakes, still you love. And you do good things, still you love.
And Didi, where do you see yourself in the next 10 years?
If the work is not completed, then it means I have to live.
No, doing anything, like any special stage or anything like that?
Drama will tell us.
Okay, Didi. Very nice. So let's take a few of the questions from the chat box.
Yeah.
And again, if we can just do these quickly, what's the quick method that you would suggest to merge everything, all of our story, and just become a point?
Yeah, it is. In fact, it is Baba's simple words. I needed to really believe this, accept this. Drama is beneficial, and really, I should not waste time in why, what, where. I know it is beneficial, but I have to believe it.
And then Baba said that we have to merge the expansion into the essence. And in 1 second. So how to do that?
Yeah, that is past, really full stop. And I need to create a stop for that. It is the power, actually. Past is past. It's the power to merge everything. Maturity is needed.
Okay, and then one person is saying that they've had a lot of issues with lust, and they have realized what it is, and they really want Baba to remove it. So how do I tell Baba to remove this weakness now?
It's actually the reason is body consciousness. Means all this is connected with with body gross. It is a very gross weakness. And I am an angel, so I need to create, believe in. It's not so easy, I understand, because most of the time the soul is connected with the body. But this is the door to sorrow, and Baba has said, I should make myself believe. I don't want to enter the doorway to hell.
I don't want to, sorry?
Enter the doorway to hell. Suffering. Eventually it's suffering. It looks enjoyment. It looks friendship. It looks the very nice way of living in this world. But it's deception.
But Didi, it's not always sometimes about relationship. It's just the act of lust. People don't engage in.
Yeah, but it is deception that I want to enjoy and I want to satisfy myself. But I'm deceiving myself. I am my own friend. I am an angel. I want to love myself, and I do love myself. This is what it is. I have mercy on myself. So at that time, creating this, not the satisfaction, but in this way, I am really the true friend of my own self. And also I'm my Dharamraj.
Okay, Didi. How do you use knowledge as power?
Knowledge is power.
Give example of using knowledge as a form of power.
It is actually power means transformation. So then if I have knowledge, I do it. That's power. Action is power. Not only the knowledge is power. Knowledge is only light. But knowledge putting into action is power.
Knowledge putting into action is power. Nice. Didi, quick definition of Kushi, Sukh, and Anand. So happiness, bliss, and...
Now happiness, comfort, actually. Sukh. Happiness is like success, achievement. The happiness is the result of achievement, or whatever I achieve. Lost thing I have found, job I have received, friend I have met. Meeting, achieving something is fulfilling my goal, is happiness. And then sukha is the matter is actually giving me comfort, and I don't have to work hard. That is reward. Sukh is reward. Happiness is achievement. Sukh is reward, and bliss is the relationship with God.
Very nice. We did that. I'm skipping some that I think we have dealt with already. If you have waste thoughts again and again, and the same waste thoughts again and again, what am I not learning?
Yeah. So it's because I don't consider it as waste. No? I think I am intelligent. I should think about it. I should have some solution. I have more confidence in myself. That's why I think a lot.
Is there any difference between Sakash and Drishti?
Yeah, Sakash is actually a kind of power to the souls that my love is there for them. Good wishes are there. But I am, from a distance, still wanted to help this soul. This is like the sun power. The sun is beyond. But sun continues to give power no matter wherever, whatever. But does not take any rubbish or any weakness of that into the self. Real Sakash is that Sakash. And love is actually that you help them in practical form. Love belongs to this corporeal world. In this world where you teach them, you support them, you guide them. So Baba's love, Baba power, Sakash means power, and love means relationship.
Drishti.
Drishti. Drishti means that it.
Sakash and Drishti. Like we give Drishti, we give Sakash. What's the difference?
Yeah, we give Drishti. Sakash is you are giving Drishti from that again, benevolent conscious, the benevolent vision, merciful vision. It is the love, but it is not the love, that true love in this aspect. Sakash means you remain detached and then you give. And giving Drishti, you are not giving Sakash, you are giving Drishti, of course, good wishes, no, in other words. But with Drishti, we have spoken in the earlier, the first step was we spoken about Drishti. Sakash is a separate thing that you are empowering others, inspiring others, supporting, not directly connected with them. You can give Sakash from a distance. And that is Drishti in this aspect. But Drishti
they're kind of similar though, right? They're kind of similar.
Yeah, benevolence.
Similar.
Yeah. Benevolence.
Okay, next question. I'm not sure I understand it, but what is the difference?
I myself have not actually understood the Drishti. Sakash is not Drishti.
No, but what you do, you're sending vibes, right? That's the similar part.
Yeah, that's you are. Yeah, so that is Sakash. It means that you are empowering other souls with your good wishes. In simple words, for me, Sakash is good wishes. And in their good wishes, you are visualizing their health, you are visualizing that you are supporting them, you are visualizing them that their difficulties, they are free from their difficulties, you are visualizing that they are able to actually manage themselves. It is just an act of good wishes. You call it benevolence.
Okay, Didi. Next is, what's the difference between part and role?
Part and role.
Part in the drama, role in the drama. And Baba says all souls will complete their parts before going back home.
Yes, so part is means actually that as an actor, when their part here with matter is completed, they have come to play part, to express all their qualities, to experience all what the matter is offering, to experience what the souls that have brought themselves in their personality. So it is we have to play a part here. That playing the part means expressing and experiencing. So that is part. But when it is called role is with a particular aim. You are playing a role as a soul. For example, you played the role of a mother. And now, though the mother, you are a mother and you play the part only when mother. In drama, that was role that the mother, you played the part. But in fact, when the child is grown up, you are not mother anymore. Then child is gone to school, you are a teacher for her, for child, then you are not mother anymore, you are teacher. He's then a teenager, you are a friend. When he is grown up, you are not mother anymore. Then you are just companion of him, going through the things they are passing through, and you are supporting with your experiences to help them. Not to. So it is part means that you are playing the quality which is needed at that time. Respond to the question or the role of the others. Part means playing with others. In this aspect, role, which becomes a role at that time. It's a part and role, two sides of the same thing in a different way. Part in the drama, and what you have to contribute.
Part in the drama is the label, the position, and role is the character you play in the sense
Exactly.
of a spy or a villain, or like you could
Exactly.
be a king, but that's your part, but the role is that you're a villain,
Yeah,
and king.
yeah, that's right.
Oh.
You are expressing at that time to the respond. This part is a response to the need, using your qualities or whatever is needed at that time.
Okay, another question. It is said that we have to transfer our specialities to the golden age from the confluence age.
Yeah.
How do we do that? What would you say about that?
You have to
Transfer our specialities from the confluence age to the golden age. Baba said that sometime, no?
Yeah. Yeah. So that it is actually a weakness into virtues and its speciality into the golden age. It means, for example, now our speciality this time is, which is the knowledge, soul consciousness is the speciality. And then it is in the golden age, we are natural soul consciousness. But now we are learning the specialities to change speciality into neutral. It is that is what is the golden age. In the golden age, speciality of everyone is a speciality. Every speciality is a special. But this is not special because everyone has this. All are divine beings.
How to put a full stop in a second? This is the eternal question. How to put a full stop in a second?
In a second, break powerful.
Powerful break.
Full.
Oil the brake, no?
Yeah, intellect is also break.
Yeah. Okay, I think we're going to have to stop here now. There's lots of questions.
Next time.
Yeah. We should always leave with a thirst, right, Sudesh Didi? We should always leave wanting more. Oh, yes, sorry. No, I have to ask one question because the sister really wanted me to ask you this question. And that is that if one isn't getting a taste of the golden age, then does that mean that that soul doesn't go to the golden age? Can you just give an answer to this soul who's making the effort, following the Srimad, but she's not getting a taste of the golden age? So does that mean she's not going to go?
No, I have not understood the question.
If a soul doesn't have a taste, yani a pull for the golden age, जैसे सतयुग के नजारे नहीं देख पाते हैं, इसका मतलब क्या कि वो सतयुग में नहीं जाएंगे क्या?
नहीं, no, still they are interested in this old world. They are more interested in the comfort of this old world, and there is some attachment which is hidden, which is actually not thinking it's so important. Importance of the golden age is not so there so much, because there is a confluence age is much better because God is with me. Confluence age is better because now I am able to understand what is happening. So sometimes we convince ourselves, and in this way we know a golden age is good, but it is not necessary. I'm better here. And other thing is, there is not seen anything. I have this habit of seeing something visible, then I believe. But this is something visible I have to create, and then I will believe. It's not that I don't want to go. I want to go, and still I don't believe it, because I still love to live it wherever I am comfortable.
Lovely. Thank you so much, Didi.
Always
a pleasure to listen to you, and you're so full of wisdom. Actually, that was another question somebody had asked, is how do you do churning? But we won't get into that now, Didi. So why don't we have nice drishti from you, the drishti that Baba talked about, and we'll end with the song. Okay? Thank you, Didi.
Thank you.
Pavitra, you playing a song?
फरिश्ते हैं हम बहुत दूर है अपना घर आए थे धरती पर अब लौट रहे हैं उधर फरिश्ते हैं हम बहुत दूर है अपना घर आए थे धरती पर अब लौट